Welcome back, LinkedIn. I'm Phil Kramer. This is Meet My Network, the show designed to expand your business network. Each week, I invite someone from my business network for the purposes of all of us to get to know them better. Specifically, how can they help you and how can you help them? And today's guest is a great guest from my network. I've known him for about 4 or 5 years. He's a great guy and a fixture in the Philadelphia business community. Let me waste no more time introducing Marc Sinkow. He's the Chief Sherpa from Sinkow. How are you, Marc?
Good. Glad to be here.
Good to have you. Good to see you as well. So you're in the elevator. What we're going to do, Marc, is we're going to start the, actually, let's put 30 seconds on the clock first. And then what we're going to do is when you start the elevator pitch, we'll start the clock, and then you and I will meet right back here afterwards.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Ready when you are.
Running a business can be exciting, but also isolating. Even the most successful owners run into roadblocks, whether it's stagnant sales, cash flow concerns, rapid growth, stretching leadership, or the ongoing challenge of building and maintaining a strong team. That's where the value of an advisory board comes in, bringing business owners together in a trusted, no-nonsense group where real-world advice is shared from those who have been in their shoes. It's insight from other business owners who've tackled similar challenges and offer practical, battle-tested solutions.
All right. Well, that was awesome, Marc. Thank you for letting us all know what Sinkow does. You know, what I love about what you do is that it's so encompassing, and it's very rewarding to the folks that work with you, able to have this type of advisory board and folks around them to help. So what we're going to do is talk more about that in just a minute over on the other set. Sound good?
Yes.
All right. See you in a second. All right, welcome back, Marc. That was a great elevator pitch. Enjoyed learning more about what you do, and I think it's a great, the service that you offer is really great. And I want you to explain to everybody. Let's start the 4-minute clock. I want you to explain to everybody how you help companies and the people that work within these companies.
Well, in a safe environment, we're able to discuss the common challenge and issues everybody's got in business, whether it's sales and marketing, finance and accounting, and operations. And we do that through a specific process of discussing an issue or a challenge. One member brings an issue to the group, and then we review it, we ask questions, and the recommendations are provided. And at the end of the day, like I said, we all do similar things. We can have an issue that could be based on planning for retirement and how that's going to be handled, and there's necessary steps to take care of that. It could be a partnership issue where there could be a dissolution or maybe the sale of a business. It could be a cultural issue where an employee has stepped out of line, and the proper ways in which to take care of that while still maintaining the respect that you need from your employees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I love the value that your service provides. I mean, it's really invaluable to be able to be a part of a peer group where you're able in a very comfortable environment to share the inner workings of your environment. Getting that feedback from your peers in that safe space is so critical to being able to advance your own efforts. So your thoughts on that?
Well, look, when we first get started in a business, we want to be able to basically control our destiny. That's why you end up being an entrepreneur and you just get started. And as you grow, the business expands from just you as the individual to hiring of employees. And we reach these glass ceilings that we need to break through in order to be able to take our business to the next step. By having that ability to speak with others that have also done similar things as far as that's concerned, we can either get validation on what we're trying to do, or we can get something new that we've never tried before. And the greatest benefit is that since we all experience these things, we end up learning something and taking things back to our individual businesses, whether it's the person that's receiving the information or it's the other members in the group, because they may have heard an opportunity that they could apply to their own personal business.
Yeah, so it goes beyond the individual too. It kind of spreads and kind of moves throughout the organization. Give us a little bit of an idea of folks that work with you in the peer groups. Give us an example of what a typical month of working with you looks like.
So we meet on a monthly basis. We'll start with significant events. Everybody will give an update on what's happened the last 30 days, and there's an accountability component to it. So if they've processed an issue, we'll review that and see what's been accomplished. Bring in expert speakers that can talk on topics like culture, branding, marketing. It could be hiring and retaining talent. It could be it could be something that's more personal, like health benefits. And during COVID, we ended up having someone talk about the mental health and what was happening to individuals because we were all working at home. And then we get into the issue processing, which I said before is really the meat of the business and meat of the meeting, where an issue is processed and discussion is had. And there's a specific format that we use. And it's enlightening, eye-opening, and it's a safe environment to be able to share what's going on in your inner feelings, as well as learn from others in order to be able to grow your business. Because at the end of the day, we all want to work more on our business versus in our business, and we all strive to do that, helping one another.
Amen. That's correct. So let's spend the last few seconds we have for folks in our mutual business networks. What things could they look for amongst their normal travel that may indicate to them that there's an opportunity for you in terms of qualifying it?
So I look to work with companies that are between 10 and 50 employees, about a 15-mile radius of Philadelphia. Most important thing is that the owner needs to be interested in learning from others and share their experience. If they're open-minded, it's an outstanding opportunity to be able to grow and develop themselves.
Phenomenal. Listen, everybody, if you have situations within your personal growth or within your organizations where you feel that being a part of a peer group like the one Marc runs and describes, please reach out to him. He's a phenomenal guy. He's a fixture in the Philadelphia business community, and he knows what he's doing. Marc, go ahead. Last word for you.
Last word. One of the things that may distinguish me from the others, and if you speak with those that I work with, or you look at some of the reviews, the Google reviews I have, I actively look to promote my members' businesses, and my network is pretty good. And if I can help them grow in any way, shape, or form, it's something that I both really enjoy doing, and I think that I'm pretty good at that, if I have to say.
Yeah. I can vouch for him. He's good at that. So again, Marc, thank you for being on the show. I really enjoyed seeing you and having you on. Hopefully I will see you very soon. Guys, if you like this episode, please give us a like. Go ahead and follow along each week. We've got new guests, and these are all top quality individuals who we can all learn from. So thank you again, Marc, for being on the show. And we will see you. Absolutely. And we will see you guys next week.